Hey everyone, I am Ziamundus and this is Palworld Region Locked Challenge. There are 6 regions that I'm going to lock myself in, and I'm not going to be allowed to leave the region. These regions have one thing in common. They all have a tower boss. The goal is to defeat all regions' tower boss. I am going to do this one region at a time, and for each region I am going to make a brand new level 1 account. So can we do it? Let's try. We are going to be using the same settings as the last region, with 0 incubation time, max pals and bases, and of course multiplayer on so we can change our spawn. The second region is Mount Obsidian, home of Axel and Orzurk. The tower boss can be found on top of the mountain. Axel and Orzurk is level 40, so I'm gonna get to that level also before I fight them. I have set foot on Mount Obsidian, and the first thing I'm going to do is to loot all the scrap and chests. I am taking damage from the heat, so I'm going to need some money for the heat resistant pelt armor, which I can buy at the volcanic shop. I don't have enough money at the moment, so let's keep unlocking the region. While I escaped this Ragnarok, let's talk about the pals in this region. The pals have a range from level 25 to 40, so catching these at the beginning is going to be a problem. Therefore, the strat is to buy pals from the black marketeers and to find eggs scattered around the island. I am going to build my first base next to one of these marketeers. Let's sell some more stuff and now we can afford the armor. We get a visit from the merchant, so let's make some spheres to catch him. He is stuck on top of the mountain, so I have to climb up there to get him.
Bruh.
Now that we have the heat resistant armor, we can start unlocking more of the region. I am finding a lot of eggs, but I can't make the incubator yet. I need ancient technology points. We can either get this from dungeons or from killing alpha bosses for the first time. You aren't guaranteed to get ancient books from dungeons, so I'm gonna go with killing a boss. There are 3 bosses in this region, and I'm gonna use the campfire strat to kill one of these while they sleep. We can't put blaze mutt on fire, and as the gun doesn't sleep, so that leaves us with jet dragon. We also get ancient parts for the incubator, but we still need 2 more levels to make it. Let's sell some more stuff and then we can start buying pals. I noticed that the black marketeer wasn't spawning, and I think the reason is that my base is too close to him. So I decided to move my base just a bit east. After this, he spawned immediately. I'm gonna buy some cheap pals, but also pals that can be useful. I get a merchant visit again, and this time I'm gonna get him.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The merchant has a lot of great stuff to buy, including some cake ingredients. I don't want to spend all my money on pals right now, so let's unlock more of the region. Collect more eggs and maybe get some area discovery XP. There are 300 eggs in this region, so we are not going to struggle to find some. I finally found a bee guard in the black marketeer shop. This is the only way to get honey from this region, and we need honey for the cakes that we are making later. I unlock more of the map, but I'm not getting any area discovery XP. The terrain is hard to navigate, so I'm just gonna stick to buying pals. I tried catching some pals with a back bonus throw and this happened. Level 7, and now I can craft the egg incubator. The next goal is to get to level 19 for the breeding farm, so let's hatch all the eggs I have. This only took me to level 11, so we need to go out and look for more. I get lucky with a base raid where there are 3 low-level lispungs I can catch, so that's some free XP right there. The region is filled with scorching eggs, but very rarely you can find a huge dragon egg. The dragon egg is always guaranteed to be a Eurmatide Ignis. I'm gonna build a second base right here for some ore. We are going to need ingots for a lot of different stuff. Another supply drop. We get a supply drop every 3 hours, so that's the same amount of time as the egg spawns. So that means the eggs I got at the beginning has respawned. Let's make the cleaver and the crossbow. I found a Meemog, and Meemogs give a lot of XP. After a few attempts I get it, and it gives me 4k XP. I found another one, and this time I'm gonna use the campfire strat to see if it gives the same amount of XP. This is cruel, but I had to do it. I'm sorry, Meemog. We only get 400 XP, so we have to do the damage ourselves. I tried fighting a Dumud to see how much XP that gives. 1k XP and a level up. The fight took a long time, so it's better just to catch Meemogs. I have collected more eggs, but I'm not getting any XP because I have 12 of some of the pals. Even though there are 300 eggs in this region, there is only 10 pals we can get from these eggs, so I'll have to go back to catching Meemogs. This Meemog gives me 8k XP, and that takes me to level 19. Let's unlock the breeding farm. I'm gonna buy these floppies and then butcher them for wheat seeds. Buying cake ingredients is going to get expensive in the long run, so we need to breed for pals that is going to make it cheaper. We have a few problems here. Eggs we can get from chickpeas, but I can't breed for chickpeas. It says that you can get chickpeas from black marketeers, but I can't find any. I think you can only buy chickpeas from the pal shop in a small settlement. So we'll have to buy the eggs. It's going to cost 400 gold per cake. Another problem is the red berries. There aren't any in this region, and I need to pick up some for the seeds. Not only are these for the cake, but I also need a berry plantation to level up my base. We can get the seeds from butchering liftmonks and gumos. These don't spawn in this region, so I'm gonna breed for gumos using Jolthog, Christ and Lispunk. Breeding Ragnarok with Pyronacht will give me a Eurmatide, which helps with watering the wheat, red berries and the mill. Breeding Vanworm with Vixen will give me a Mozzarina. There are 2 black marketeers in this region, so I'm just gonna kill these for the money. I'm gonna build another base and fill it with breeding farms. Let's breed Joltog Christ with Pyron for Broncherry, and then breed that Broncherry with Lispunk to get Verdash. To get more wheat seeds, I'm gonna breed for Bristlas. There are a few pals that gives wheat seeds, but Bristla is probably the best. To get Bristla, I'm gonna breed Joltog Christ with Kelpsy Ignis. For the next base level, I need to make a cooler box, and I need Ice Organ for that. We can't get that in this region, so I'm gonna breed a Ragnarhawk with a Lispunk Ignis to get Foxicle. We have every pal that we need, so let's make a few more of each and then start mass breeding random pals. I want a few more Yormitide Ignises, so let's breed Lispunk with Yormitide to get Blazehowl, and then breed that Blazehowl with Yormitide to get Yormitide Ignis. Let's build a third base for the ranch pals, and now we can start mass breeding. I am almost level 40, and while I wait for the last few eggs, let's build a Ragnarok saddle and fly to the top of Mount Obsidian. We have reached level 40. Now let's pick a team for the fight. Axel and Orzurk is weak against ground type, so my team is gonna consist of 1 Anubis and 4 Dumuds. Anubis' partner skill will change the player's attack type to ground, and the 4 Dumuds' partner skill will increase the attack power of Anubis. I'm gonna buy the makeshift handgun, and now I'm ready to fight Axel and Orzurk. The second region has been completed. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.